Welcome to this pilot episode-esque environment that we're doing here at Kaos TV. My name is A-Spec, here live on the camera now, of course. For those people that are wondering, A-Spec, what are you doing? The idea with this little project that we are going to be doing commentary on a day-by-day basis. Now, for this, it's going to be on DOTA 2, and we're kind of going through the swing of things, so consider this to be the pilot-esque episode of the game. We're not going to go into the game just yet because I appear to have TweetDeck on in the background. There we go. Let's turn that off so you don't have any annoying beeping sounds, is what you just heard. So basically, that is going to be it. We're going to try to inch through, try to get coverage here on the Dota 2 community at large, but also try to nurture a little bit towards all the noobs out there, the new introduction people into the game, because right now the game is not actually very newbie friendly. So it's terminology which is pretty much standard within the community, such as BKB, etc., like that sort of thing, like Crow, that sort of item related, and of course build related stuff. That is all pretty much going to be thrown out the window in favor of actually giving their whole names, like Black King Bar, getting the courier down, that sort of thing, Crystal Maiden and abilities. So it's going to be pretty much be focused on trying to nurture the community as much as possible, while at the same time trying to stream these pro matches as much as we possibly can as well. So that's going to be done. Right now we're looking to do at least 4 times a week, possibly 5, depending on how production is going to roll down. I'm personally going to drive down towards the studio once a week to do this. And of course, also production days on the rest of the week, which is going to be done from my home. Now, of course, pilots episodes are always important to keep things rolling. So this is pretty much going to be that sort of thing. I have a plant here, so that's always nice because, you know, Chaos, that's what we do. A plant, I got a cup of coffee, I got a can of coffee even, so to keep me awake during all of this. So we're going to go roll into the game. You know what, production, let's just roll it right up as we have ourselves the game going on here. Now, of course, I play a lot with the guys from Team Dignitas. Not so much the Team Dignitas as in the actual team. Hi there in the bottom, by the way. Not so much as the actual team, but more like the individual players from other games. Like in this case, we have Bergie, which is the current world champion in Trackmania. Then we got Rusky, who's our console manager. Monkaholm, which is of course a Trackmania player as well. Zacubus, which is considered to be one of the best UK players of all time. And Spam, I don't know who that is. It's probably Dogbird, but I have no idea. That will be picking up on the Radiant this time around. And let's see how that is going to point out. Dire, we got a team that I have no idea who they are. I basically just picked one of these games from Team Dignitas just to roll it through and see what we could get going. Of course, it's all pick as well. It's a completely open game. Essentially, we're looking at a pub here, and Zacubus picking up Weaver. Pretty standard stuff for him. Likes to go for Weaver. So annoying if he can do just yet. Storm Spirit as well. These picks in general are probably not all that standard. You won't see much AM or Broodmother or anything like that. CM probably not much out there. Crystal Maiden probably not. Of course, we had the update last night, which was the addition of some new heroes. Was Klinks actually being added? I haven't had the opportunity yet myself to play with him. I'm going to do that as soon as I get home after a weekend, because I have a guest over and I'm going to take her to the zoo, and it's going to be very nice. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Juggernauts, pretty standard mid-game gank. Early game's going to be a little bit annoying because he's a bit weak with his spinning combination. Depending on what his laning combination is going to be like, if you can get a good stun in there, say Shadow Shaman or something like that would be a good combo, or anything along those lines. It'd be quite excellent actually, with a couple of good disables, a couple of good stuns, etc. So that spin's going to be quite good, especially versus weak heroes. Oh, look at that, Bergie going for the Lifesteal. Very nice. I'm really worried about the Dire in this case actually having some issues. Going to be having some issues with the rest of the support. Venomancer being put out now as well. My Spam waiting for one more pick from Team Dignitas. Now, of course, this is a public game. Of course, again, it's a pilot episode, so we're not doing anything decent regarding of team-wise. We're not doing anything from the defense. nothing from the league or anything along those lines. I did go down to the Invitational at Gamescom earlier in late last year, actually, to see that going on, because we are just outside of Amsterdam. Actually, I'm not a native English speaker myself. So we're going to see how this is going to pan out. And once again, we're looking for your feedback, guys. Just say if you're on Reddit or if you're on YouTube or join Dota, Play Dota, anything like those website. Give us your feedback and see what you think, and how we can spice this up a little bit. We're currently looking to get an additional co-host with us as well, just to increase things a little bit. I'm not going to declare myself to be one of the premier experts on Dota in general. Hello, Slardar. Decent pick there. There we go. Finally, late game carry faces Void in combination with actually quite nice. Although he's going to need a lot of farm, and they don't have any range heroes yet. So maybe Crystal Maiden in this case, or Windrunner would probably be a good pickup as well, because it's just so flexible. So much flexibility there. Especially in combination with Faces Void. We'll be able to get a lot of farm, and he needs to get a lot of farm, actually. That's going to be important. I was waiting for a little bit more. 2 more seconds remaining, and then we should go into the game. Why is this? Okay, that's probably because we're running at 0.5. There we go. All right. Oh, actually, Vengeful Spirit is a very, very good pickup there, and we'll be able to do some late game stuff with that, and we're going to pick off here on the Radiant side, as we also have Doombringer being picked up on Munkeholm, and he is looking, that is interesting, Stout Shield as well as Quelling Blade. He's looking to get a lot of farm in that lower lane. In all honesty, I really disagree with this particular setup. Right now, he's just going to have himself only with 26 strength there. With 61 attack, I don't know how this is going to pan out for him. I'm really not a big fan of this combination. Stout Shield, of course you're going to get your block from the enemy. I would be more inclined to go with either just Stout Shield and just add stats, because Quelling Blade, okay, it may add you 32% in bonus there, but I'm not necessarily agree with this particular setup. Devour, of course, pretty standard there as well. Let's see, we have Storm Spirit full on. He's going to be mid. He's got himself 300 gold. He's going to go for a fast bottle, and that is Iron Brine. So +4 stats all across the board. Maybe should have gone for a Tango there as well. So that is an interesting setup too. Spam. Magic Wand, very expensive item to start off with. Probably not the best of idea, because you don't know who you're going to be laning against, especially when you're solo laning against Faces Void. No, because there's a Lich as well, and that Lich is going to be good. He's already blocked off. See, that's a good Lich right there. Blocks off one of the creeps. Probably should have been better if he did it on the middle lane. And Juggernaut also again Quelling Blade. But see, this is a good setup. He's got himself Ring of Protection. He's got a lot of potential there to go for a Ring of Basilius or Tranquil Boots, which in his case is going to be quite good. Tranquil Boots on Juggernaut will allow him to being a little bit faster in that respect. So we're quickly going to disable that. I wonder how that farm is going to turn out in the end, though. Of course, Devourer. Lifesteer, my apologies, we'll be able to get this farm. It's just waiting for the pull on the second one. This pull right here, and that's going to be on Zacubus, who is in this one. There comes the pull. And he's going to pull the lane right back and trying to help out the Weaver down here as much as possible. Again, going for Magic Stick and Wraith Band off the bat, yeah, he randomed Weaver. Random Weaver, that's actually not a bad random. However, I'm still really not convinced that this was a good idea for Doombringer. Going for Quelling Blade, going for Stout Shield right off the bat, and just completely leaving stats for what they are. Opening is going to be very, very interesting. And Rusky, in the meantime, is just pushing lane. Good harass here on the Juggernaut. And how much creep kills does he already have, actually? Look at this. Yeah, this is excellent harass here from the Storm Spirit. And he's actually is he forcing Juggernaut back? Not just Jet. He's gonna have to use his tangos, but that's a lot of healing right there is going on. Rusky can just continue to harass like crazy. He's not going to have much farm. 372 farm, and Rusky's already on his way. There is that bottle we were talking about, but do they have that courier? No courier being bought. Oh, wait, yeah, no, my apologies. There it is, right there. That's going to help quite a lot. Again, Doombringer. Last hitting is going to be so important for him. 26 attack, but only having tangos here is just not going to help. Where is your salve? You're just going to need to use that salve, and that's a critical error right there. And Spam, on the other hand, does not seem to be harassing all that much. Of course, he's got himself the Gale being used up. It's going to harm it a little bit, but he's got tangos. He's got himself a salve. He's even got himself a quelling braid. That is pretty damn decent. This guy, on the other hand, is roaming around. Looks like it's going to be a gank on towards middle, and I wonder. Here it comes. Here comes be the first gank, but Vengeful Spirit is way too far away to actually do that, even though we could be looking to get the first pickup. Gun the stump come out. There it is, and Rusky should be dead. Very nicely done, and that's going to be first blood, and that right there is how it is so important to keep control of that middle. You could be being harassed, and that right there from Vengeful Spirit was absolutely crucial. Now, I don't see any wards from either side here. I'm quickly going to see if there is any wards being pulled up. No, there's no wards from either side being pulled up. And Vengeful Spirit has made excellent use of that. Even though these Slippers of Agility, sure, you got yourself Clarities, but Slippers of Agility to go in towards Wraithband, really? Yeah, maybe. Could be a good option, depending on how much farm she's going to get. And now she can get a little bit of extra farm because of Slardar going on towards the bottom lane, actually going back, and that's something you just don't want to do. Just get more cells, get more clarities, that sort of thing. Start to farm up. But right now, so far, it's already giving you a good indication how this is going to go down, because the not Dignitas team, the Dire team in this case, already has themselves what's essentially two support heroes. We got Vengeful Spirit and Lich. Now, Lich is a great hero. Not so much because of his ability to use his ultimate, which, of course, Train Frost is one of the best. This is why you want to. This is going to be a good pull. They're going to try to force the lane forward. Places Void, on the other hand, already got himself a poor man's shield, doing pretty decent. Let's take a look at gold as well in the meantime. Actually, that's strange. Already in the direction of the Radiant, 500 gold in advantage, but it's just tiny stuff. Tiny stuff here for the Radiant. In the meantime, let's take a look at the mini-map, see what is going on here. Thank you, production. See, right now we already have ourselves a potential setup here with this gank in the middle. We got ourselves a Lifestealer who's going around just farming. But this is a potential gank, and they could be going after the Lifestealer right here, right now. They're looking for him. Let's go into the game. Let's see if they manage to get the gank, because Vengeful Spirit right here is looking. Can they find the... Yes, they will find the Lifestealer, and there's Bergie. He's going to be in a rock in a hard place, because here comes Slaughter trying to get the gank in. Not looking to go for the stun, and Lifestealer is out of there. He's going to get himself to the tower unless the stun comes in. Nope. Bit of a missed gank, and that is going to cost a little bit of farm on that particular side. Even though Vengeful Spirit could be in a bit of a pickle. This could be a very bad gank. That's Vengeful Spirit down. Nicely picked up, and Storm Spirit will get himself his first gank. And of course Regen Rune, which he managed to pick up from one of the sides, which is definitely very good. Ring of Basilius being picked up now. He's looking to get himself a Vanguard on towards the Juggernaut. But will we get more ganking from Muskie? Will, of course, have his Overload ability. Great ability. Does some good harassment on his own creeps. Flitch, in the meantime, continues to get himself some stacking going on. Again, I'm unsure of Doombringer's decision to actually get himself Stout Shield and Quelling Braid. I think it's cost him a lot of farm. And Venomancer in this case is actually managed to get himself a lot more farm as well. Even though they're looking to get Lich now. Yes, here we go. On towards the Lich they go. Nope. No, they won't. No, they won't. Unlucky. And this sort of situation is just going to cost him farm. Way too much farm. That harassment, he's got no regen whatsoever, no regeneration items. He's still at least 125. He's 125 gold away from actually getting a ring, and that's going to be an issue. It's going to ring of health. It's 875. Can we get him from the side shop? And that sort of thing is going to be important. But it's also a case of where are the lanes right now? Who's pushing up where? And this is a real issue for the Team Dignitas lineup. Why is this an issue? I'll tell you. As soon as they have to push their creeps down, they can be ganked from the woods. Right here, Juggernaut getting Storm Spirit down there as he missed a gank. This is shame. That's a shame. But again, Vengeful Spirit is doing exactly what she needs to do. She's getting ganks. She got herself Dust of Appearance, even though she's probably going to go down. That is not going to be much of an issue. She's supporting, and she's giving himself a lot of support with Illusion now on Juggernaut as well, and possibly a dead Lich right here. Or is he going to get away? Yeah, he is going to get away, and Lifestealer. For a second, and Vengeful Spirit in an issue, in a pickle. But she's doing very, very well. Clarity's very, very nice. Her stun is absolutely astounding. She's already got herself Nether Swap. That is going to work so well. That sort of thing. Absolutely great. Here comes the stun. Zacchaeus should be dead, and the dust comes up. Nicely done. Here comes Lifestealer trying to come back in. Can they get Vengeful Spirit? Does look like it's going to be the case. Or going to get in the start of the tower. Is there enough mana? Yes, there is. Unlucky on that one. And Shay with the Slardar just gets his stun off a little bit too late. Did go for his magic stick. Does have a little bit of additional stats here with those bracers, but is only in the early game of this setup. Is going, of course, for standard threads. So that's pretty much the power threats going on right now. Only needs the Bella strength for that additional strength. And this could be a bit of an issue as Vengeful Spirit comes back into the game. In the meantime, top of the setup, could have himself here a gank here on towards Doombringer. And again, not getting stats is such an issue because now Doombringer has the potential of going down. Here comes Lich. Will we see an ult coming out? No, here comes the Voiceless Void. Should be picking this up. Nice last hit. And that is going to be stats for Faceless Void. And it looks like Venomancer is going to go down as well. Nice blocking here from the Lich, using the creeps to, oh, superb usage. Faceless Void will pick that one up, not using any abilities whatsoever, and has got himself threads, got himself stats, has a self to get out of that situation. Lich is going to go back, he's got himself a ring of regen. Sure, that's not going to get used too much, but it's Lich. What are you going to do? He doesn't need all that much whatsoever. He's just going to get himself boots. That's all he needs. He just needs to be mobile, needs to get into position to can get his Chain Frost off. That sort of thing is important. In the meantime, I still have not seen any wards from... Ooh, that could be an issue. Weaver being picked up. Has been dusted. Slardar with the stun. There comes the dust again. And Weaver is gone. Gotta love that second ability from Weaver. But are still looking for him. Definitely still looking for him. And again, this lane being pulled away all the way back towards the tower is a real issue for the Dignitas top lane. Because every single time they push forward, they just have the opportunity of getting ganked. They should be getting wards, and especially over here, they need to get a ward on towards this creep spawn to stop them from pulling in these lanes. Because all Lich is doing is just making sure this lane gets pulled back. Pull back the lane, so Faceless Void has the ability to farm even more. And he's got himself little agility threads, so that's going to give him additional attack. Very, very critical play. And again, they have no idea they're here. They have no idea that they have this setup. Meantime, bottom lane, looks like we have ourselves a potential Lifestealer gank. And he's already got himself some additional regen going on here. Some potential, here we go. Again, stun comes in, triple kill. Yeah, excellent play. Excellent play. Are we going to see a swap? That's too close for a swap, but Slardar needs to get a stun. Vengeful Spirit, if she dies, it's not an issue. Unless you can get the block in. Unlucky, Vengeful Spirit is going to die. Unlucky on that one. Bergie is going to get himself a more gold. But, can he get himself the pick up here? He should get the hell out of there. In the top lane, Faceless Void, getting more and more farm. He's got himself a Perseverance and has so much ability to go anywhere with that. Battle Fury? I think so, yes. please, a Battle Fury. Would be sexy indeed. Mid lane, pretty much lost for pre-team Dignitas right now. They have themselves a... the Storm Spirit. He did go down. He did have his ability to go towards the next item. Finally gets himself threads. Has a TP. Remember, kids, this is very, very important. TPs are like condoms. Always carry them with you. Important stuff right there. Remember that. Looking to get a gank. Nicely done on that, on the grab. Not going to happen. And this is just too crucial because, well, Chrono Field is... Chronosphere is not really being picked up right here. They're looking for a gank, but this setup is just absolutely sublime. This top lane, there's just not much that can happen. Even though Bureski can get us up, there's the jump. Just completely time walk out of there. Is he going to TP out of there? Is he waiting for some regen? Zakubus is looking for them, but they're just sitting in here. Looking to get Lich. Lich down, not an issue. Already well underway to get his mechanism. And Faceless Void should not have gone out there. Simply not have gone out there. Because now Zakubus could get this. No, he's not going to get the attack here. Meanwhile, 3 at the bottom lane. Still no towers being pushed, actually. A little bit of damage here. But again, here's that issue. Doombringer. We are, what, 13 minutes into the game? Normal threads. Ult's not even there, so no Doom. Has a ring of regeneration, sure. Looking to get that Vanguard, but just no stats. 70 attack. It's just 70 attack right here. That is just so crucial. Where is? It's just these things. Iron Branches, Wraith Bands. Stats are so important. Meanwhile, Berge in a bit of a pickle. Looking to get down, and that's going to be the kill. And actually an Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit doesn't need all that much. Again, there's 2 heroes in the game that really do not need all that much whatsoever, and that is Vengeful Spirit and Crystal Maiden. They're just hardcore supports. Hardcore supports. But ironically, from these supports, we're not actually seeing any warding whatsoever, so that is a bit of an issue. Again, for those guys in the chat, if there is any. Production, is there any people in the chat? There is. 25 of you. Keep your if you came in from Reddit or if you came in from DOTA or Twitter or something along those lines, throw your comments in towards the chat because we are following it and we're trying to improve our stuff every single time. Again, this is only a pilot episode. We'll probably do another pilot episode after this, number 2, just to make sure that we get in towards the swing of things. That sort of thing. So that's really, really crucial that that sort of thing happens. That we can get your feedback so we can improve ourselves to give you better coverage and better entertainment. In the meantime, bottom lane, Slardar. Look at this. This Slardar, he's got power threads. He's got a bracer. Nothing here. Nothing here but a stout shield and a ring of health. Sure, you have your opportunity to go for your Vanguard, but there's no mana regen there. Aside from the passive, and Slardar has absolutely upper hand there. Level 9 versus level 5. This Doombringer needs to absolutely farm like crazy. Storm Spirit with the haste rune though has a bit of an opportunity here. Could actually go for a chase with that haste, but needs to farm. Level 10. Let's take a look at how we're see. See, now would be a good time to activate that haste rune, Rusky, unless you can kite it because that works as well. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Zakubus not needing to do anything here. That's just fine. Has the ability to escape quite easily. I don't think anybody up here has any dust whatsoever. TP, and there's the Battle Fury almost done here for Faceless Void. Remember, Faceless Void is a late game hard carry. He's just like if you ever counter anti-mage anywhere in the game. Now I know he's been nerfed a little bit since not the patch, but the patch from 2 weeks ago, and he's pretty much one of the best. Yeah, Zakubus is going to die. And nuke him. Oh, see, and that's why dusting is important. Come on, Lich, where's your dust? Nope, doesn't matter because they're going to tower dive. Apparently not. So right now, mechanism is being bought up. All he needs is a buckler and a recipe. Now that's 900 gold in total in combination with that. So that's 1,700 gold needing to be farmed up by Lich in order to pick that one up. In the meantime, bottom lane is looking a little bit iffy, and finally we're seeing a ward here, and that right there, that is crucial because finally we can get some rune control. Now let's go to full mass. Let's go take a look at the minimap while we're at it. Production. Minimap. Yes. Thank you. See, we have this cool minimap, and currently we're at 7 to 10 kills. And the minimap right now, see this guy over here? That is Lich. Lich is looking to maybe go for a gank. We'll have to see how that is going to pan out. Of course, top is just absolutely getting informed. This is a solo Faceless Void right now versus 2 heroes. He's gonna crazy farm over here. Lich is looking for something. Lich is looking for an opportunity. Let's go back into the game. He's got himself wards. Finally, we're seeing warding going on here, and that is so crucial. So crucial that there's actually warding going on. Wards win games, guys. Wards win games. Never ever forget that. If you are in a random game with a bunch of guys you've never met, and I know this is generally very bad as Vengeful Spirit is looking for get the hat trick on the gank. Here comes the spin. Is she gonna get the stun? I doubt. Probably actually. Here comes the stun, and she's dead. It should not happen. You should see this coming. Vengeful Spirit has been walking down this route several times. Just place a ward here, right here, or place a ward right there. You will have absolute perfect vision right on top of the rune, on towards the stairs, and that is pretty much what you want. You will see Vengeful Spirit coming every single time. And that is just so crucial, because right now they've lost Storm Spirit 3 times. Not once, not 2, 3 times in this entire series, which could have been avoided with 200, simple 200 gold in this instance. Even though Vengeful Spirit is in a bit of a pickle at the moment again. The Succubus possibly looking to pick up this kill once again. Oh, that invisibility! Oh, he picks up the invisibility just in time! What a pickup right there. Absolutely sublime usage of that invisibility. A little bit of a luck situation there. But look at this. He's got less than 44 health remaining. Of course, no regeneration items, but it's Vengeful Spirit. He doesn't need any regen items. All you need to give Vengeful Spirit is a bit of stun, the ability to use that stun, and that is pretty much it. Because he's so useful. The swap, the stun, very handy. Critical hero. So we have a bit of action in the middle going on. What are these fine gentlemen up to? We still have not seen an ultimate from Lich. Still trying to nuke Rusky out, who is desperately trying to farm himself. Probably, maybe he's going for an Orchid. Would not hold it against him. It is a very mana-intensive hero. Orchid would be great, especially in combination with the Silence, which would be very useful versus heroes like Slardar or Vengeful or Faceless Void in this case. Regen being picked up. Let's take a look at the gold. How this is going. It's definitely going, even though initially it went in towards the direction of the Radiant, and in this game Team Dignitas, but look at that, plus 3,000 gold already being picked up there, and that is critical stuff.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And that's why you carry around that sort of thing. Ultimate, please, Flitch. Nope. Had the opportunity there to pull off an ultimate. Not going to happen. This could be a real difficulty. There's the ultimate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Succubus dead. And that is a very dead Doombringer as well. Very nicely done in that ultimate. Double kill for the Lich. Is going to be able to pick that up and is almost ready to pick up his mechanism as well. So much more support being churned out there as well. Observer Ward, pretty much it. He's going to need to watch out that he does not die towards Storm Spirit right here. We're staying up the stairs. For those people that don't know, oh, Rusky, you're dead. Oh, you're on. No, never mind. Could have gotten a pick up there on that kill, but Slardar is probably going to shut him down if he has enough mana, which I really doubt. He has himself 5 seconds. Get that stun off there, Slardar. Can you be able to do it? Yeah, there you will. And that right there, as they say, is it. That will give him the additional gold to buy that armlet critical item. And at the moment, the Dire side are in so much control. They're doing exactly what they need to. Even though Lich goes for a quick disco, but what can you do? Vladimir's offering. Lifesteal Aura. So good initially. carrying around a TP scroll. Critical, critical, critical. Battle Fury on Juggernaut. Such a good item in combination with power threads. Being able to cycle back and forth between those stats, so good, and is well on his way to get himself the next item, which is going to be BKB, in this case Black King Bar, for those guys that don't know who or what it is, because we are trying to pretty much give you guys that don't know how this game works some pandering, because you're important to us. New players, there we go. That's a good Vengeful Spirit. Good support. Very excellent support. 2 support on their team. Having a late game carry. Faces Void. He's got himself Battle Fury and is looking agility he's using agility side on the threads, so that's going to give him additional damage. To each point increases damage by 1. So that is very, very good. And has himself an Eagle Song. Yeah, I do not see this going anywhere anytime soon in favor of the Team Dignitas side, who is on the Radiant Butterfly, and he is looking for a kill, and is looking for the kill on Lifestealer, who is going to be... He's the one who got himself Arnold, though. Here we go. Are we going to see that Chronosphere? It's 1, 2, 3. And that is the annoying thing about Faces Void. He has got himself, of course... There we go. That is going to be a very, 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 very dead arms Lifestealer.
I foresaw your death the moment
and in addition to that Eagle Song with additional agility, this is going to give him so much additional damage. Look at this, 141 plus 65. That's just going to give him so much ability. He's going for a TP on top, ready to rock and roll, intact into the game. As Juggernaut in the meantime just got himself a mega kill, and the Team Dignitas side of things on the Radiant, not looking very good at all, guys. Not looking good. Item-wise as well. Dire, Helmet of Dominator, being set up here on Slardar. Level 13, level 16 Juggernaut, level 11 Vengeful Spirit. I'm not going to lie, Weaver is level 11, and this is a very hard support right here. Lich, level 10. He's got himself Mechanism. So much support item there. Such a great, great support item there. And one can only say, right now, Dire are definitely winning. Now, once again, for those people that just managed to tune in, this is pretty much a pilot episode. We're trying to really feel our way through and how this is going to go. It's going to be Dota 2 here on Kaos TV, trying to get our thing together. Now, obviously, we have shots. We've got ourselves the studio, everything there. And this game, we're not really taking it serious because it is a pub game. Some of my friends from Team Dignitas are pretty much getting their ass handed to themselves because, you know, there's a Lich and a Vengeful Spirit in the woods. And the Lich has his ultimate ready to go. So, yeah, this is going to be a very, very, very dead Doombringer. Even though he's got himself a Sacred Relic. You're not... Yo, you're going... You know, he's going for Radiance, obviously, but... Really? You could... Didn't want to buy any stat items early game? No? Not really? This bottom lane, pushing tower, no problem. Faces Void is just... See, and that's, again, like I said, carrying TPs. Just carrying TPs. And Butterfly is going to be absolutely indestructible. We're 25 minutes in, 25-minute Butterfly with Battle Fury, with Power Threads, with Poor Man's Shield. I'm not going to lie, there is pretty much nothing on the Radiant side that can really deal with that. Nothing at all. No Sacred Relic on Doombringer, but really? That's it? That's all you have? Because right now, I'm kind of seeing a Juggernaut here who is looking to get himself a something rather cheeky, double Mithril. Yeah, that's going to be painful. Yeah. Desolator, anybody? Plus 60 damage, plus minus...
Radiant's
Aura,
middle tower is under attack.
Bit of a team fight.
monster kill.
Pretty much right now, Lifestealer is all that stands between Dignitas and pretty much all out annihilation, because this is not going to last long at this rate, and I really, really hope that this Dire team is going to go for a fast finish, because it's not, yeah, good game being called already by Bergie. I don't see it happening anytime soon here on that setup. Trying to defend. Again, Doombringer. Guy can't carry this here. No, Venomancer, you can't carry this because you're a level 9 and it's really not your job to carry this because... yeah, that's why we have Lifestealer. Or Storm Spirit, who's just an absolutely sublime ganker, but he's done nothing, no ganking whatsoever this entire game. Got himself ganked 3 times by Vengeful Spirit, who's just roaming around the map like crazy. Supporting Arcane Boots. They're going for Roshan right now. And that's going to be a pickup by Juggernaut. What can you say? They're going to go for the kill right now. There's the speed on Slardar, who is just going to be absolutely destructive. And this right here is a team. This is a game-ending setup right here. They're going for the kill. They want to finish this off. There's Doombringer. Nukes them in under a second. Faces Void, annihilating that with Butterfly, with Battle Fury, with Power Threads. He's got himself 1,800 gold. This is just going to be a lol. Look at this. That's 500 damage crits. You couldn't do it any more ridiculous if you tried. And he can just get into the game. There's the Chronosphere. And that's going to be the end of that. And that's Lifestealer extremely dead unless he gets out of there, which I really doubt. Weaver goes down. That's 3 down now for Dignitas. 5 up for the Dire team of unknown origins. And we're actually base diving it. Going after the Lifestealer. They have the creeps on towards the stairs right now. They should be able to take out this tower. And there you go. Excellent feeding. And where is the problem in this situation? Well, it's a good thing you asked that. Because Juggernaut has died 0 times, had a complete lane control the entire time, had 0 harass from anybody on the Dignitas side, and that is pretty much critical. Vengeful Spirit, 6 deaths, doesn't matter. Set up for several ganks several times in that metal for the Slardar, for the Juggernaut, and that right there is pretty much the end of that. This is going to farm this through, and this is all set up for the kill. Again, Doombringer going by himself. Why are you going by yourself, Doombringer? That's not a good idea. You have no stats. Well, okay, you got face boats. That doesn't give you any stats at all. 19 agility. 34 intel. I don't see it. That's base intel right there. +0. Or health, for that matter. 61 damage. Gank comes in. Slardar is going to go for the kill. He's got himself Armlet enabled. Helmet Dominator. He's going to use creeps now and pretty much finish the spawn off for this setup.
Invisibility.
In the meantime, did you guys have any fun last night? Because I have not had the opportunity yet to play with Clinks yet. It's been a while since I actually matched it. Actually, I don't think I've actually played Dota for the last 4 days. I'm going through withdrawal. I need to play my support, damn it. I love playing support. It's good fun. It's good and solid play. Screw those carries. Support is where it's at. Placing wards, buying couriers.
Radiant's bottom
good fun.
tower is under attack.
Skull Dasher, it's not going to be enough.
Radiant's bottom
Tower being pushed. And again, the Vengeful Spirit getting himself Arcane Boots, 1 pair of Agility Slippers, a little bit more damage. That's fine. It's not going to help much. Storm Spirit, yeah, getting absolutely nuked to... maybe Lifestealer. Nope. That was a big maybe. Because Lifestealer, yeah, Desolator is pretty much going to help with the ult to follow up. And that is the entire lineup. Minus Doombringer, who is essentially being completely useless this game. We'll set that one off. In the meantime, if you just tuned in, you're watching Kaos TV. Now, obviously, for those people that are wondering, who are you and what are you doing in my game? Well, my name is Acespec, and this is pretty much a pilot episode for Dota 2, as we're testing out here in our studio just outside Amsterdam. Yes, I'm in fact a Dutchman. Yes, I speak beautiful English. Thank you. All right, now we're just going through the movements and trying stuff out. Let's show the sexy mini map thing that we have going on here. There we go. See the problem right here is that there's no towers. And the other problem is that yeah, I think the yeah, that's going to be a problem right there, being attacking that, and that's going to be all the everything down. Even the middle only lost. Yeah, Dire only lost 3 towers. That's tops. Let's go back to the game. Hyperstone, Desolator on Slardar, really? Plus 55 attack speed, plus 60 damage. What you gonna do? Sup, son? That sort of thing. And again, gold-wise, it's just slopes for the slopes throne right here. Right there, a slope for the slope throne. Plus 25k for the Dire. Victory. Let's go into full screen and have a little bit of a discussion. How does it go? That was pilot number 1 here at Kaos TV. Give us your feedback. That's what we're looking for. If you're in chat right now on the Kaos TV Twitch channel, give us your feedback, because we're looking for that sort of thing. This was not really so much about the actual in-game entertainment, the actual in-game info. It's more of kind of what you could expect from a studio play from our side of things. We're looking to go for 5 days a week, and pretty much that. So overlays and that sort of thing. All testing in this little video. Now, of course, it's going to be on YouTube as well, so go check out the channel. It's going to be kaostv.nl/YouTube. You can find it all on there, also the videos as well. If you're wondering who I am, my name is Acebek. This is Kaos TV. We're going to sign up for now, and let's see, what time is it currently local? It is 6 o'clock local time. Yeah, we'll squeeze in another pilot after this. So we'll be right back with you with pilot episode number 2, and we're going to see how that pans out, so don't go anywhere.